Part 2 of my Mind Speak. Make sure that you watch part 1, because part 2 is not going to make any sense. Or that part 1 is longer, very detailed. I mean, I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can, but make sure that I get all the information out to you. And it is messages, you know, from a message from the Sasquatch people to humans. After that happened, and you know, I'm crying. It was so cute. My little dog was out there with me. He was like, what's happening? Why is grandma, you know, so upset? I was just sitting, like, I just had to sit down, and I'm just like sobbing. Again, we're out on our side deck, and there's steps that go like top, and then, you know, you go down a little bit, whatever, and it wraps around. But so I'm sitting on those steps, and I'm just sobbing and sobbing, and he's like, what's going on? And then he had his little Bigfoot toy we call Violet, and I think that I had, if you haven't, please look at the video that I made about that, because that was another thing. This was like, just this night was just an incredible night of things that were happening, you know, consecutive, like back to back. So he had kind of like put his little Sasquatch like right at my feet. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. After that, you know, go inside, thinking about it, I'm thinking, in between then, I had made that video just for myself, because I thought, I don't want to forget any of this. I don't want to forget any of this, what I saw and what I was told. Shortly after that, I don't know what was, you know, whatever was going on, like families doing things. It was before supper's, you know, on the stove, whatever. And I had a basket of laundry to fold. So I'm just standing there, and I was by myself in our like living room area. I get this out of the blue, these visions. This is it's Mind Speak is what it has to be. Because again, I mean, this came completely out of the blue. I was thinking about, but not, like, I was intensely thinking about my experience, but I wasn't thinking this happy little, this is what totally changed. Happy little boy Sasquatch comes into my vision, whatever. What I see is he's smiley. He looks like he's about 10 or 11. If you've ever seen Land of the Lost, the little Chaka on there. No hair on his face. Human looking, but had hair like, and it was brown hair, light brown, that just kind of started here and just like went down. It was just like kind of, I feel like one, I'm not sure, like one length. Anyway, it was like his whole body was hair, except for his hands and his feet. He was like, hey, like, and you know, like, hey, I'm glad you know my family's story now. Not actually speaking. I don't know how to describe this. If you've had Mind Speak, you'll understand what I'm saying. This message to me, like, oh yeah, and he's so happy and he's so smiley, just like the energy of like a 10-year-old cute little boy that's all like, ah, you know. He said, I'm so happy because my family knows that you don't think that we're ugly monsters, and I'm just glad that you want to see us and you want to, like, he didn't say friends, but you want to just like interact with us. Then started to do like a little boy would do, like, okay, this is boring, like this feelings talk is boring. And he showed me pictures of him like running through a field and like top speed, like as if I was like in the front of him and then in the back of him, you know, just like you'd see like in a movie, top speed running through a field. I think it's the field that's across the street from us. I'm not sure though. Then this was cute. He like jumped up on a tree and grabbed like the branch and was literally like going around, like, and then jumped down and then it's kind of, that was really, I think, like really all that he said that his name was Sparky, and I'm like, Sparky? And he said, yeah, that's what my family calls me, Sparky. The word like Sparky, S-P-A-R-K-Y. I don't know why they call him Sparky. No idea. I was like, what? Like, you know, not really interacting in our Mind Speak. And I hope that he comes in, like, I guess Mind Speaks with me again, because I'd like to be able to do that. But but just profound. So, and he basically, we're glad, we want to interact with you. We'll feel more comfortable, whatever. That's not what he said, but that's what, that's what I was like getting from this. But that they want humans to know that, like, not to be afraid. So like what my mentors, so what they tell me, like, you have to let go of the fear. Now, with that being said, don't do like stupid things. Don't ever put yourself in danger. Know that there's risks by going out in the woods. Know your surroundings. Obviously humans probably present a huge risk to other humans. So if you're going to be in an area where there are other humans, make sure that you have a way that you're protected. Careful, obviously, if you're a woman of reproductive age, they say not to go out if you're on your menstrual cycle. I would agree. It's never happened to me. I'm at this point and beyond that, at that stage of life. I'm at that stage of life that is not an issue anymore. Hormones and whatever, who knows? Just be safe. Just be careful. Don't do anything that's going to put you in danger or put them in danger. Just be smart about it. Talking to some people today, Hannah and Scott Violet told me, and they're from Squatch America. They told me was absolutely don't go and like knock on trees, don't make whoops, and they may look at that as as challenging to them, and then they'll obviously then immediately think that they're in danger. They believe that with their research, and actually Scott is an anthropologist, which is so, like, that's so cool to have that background and be a researcher. Studied and researched extensively with several indigenous tribes around the nation. So by one of the tribes that when you hear wood knock and you're out researching and you'll hear wood knock, I think that they do it with their mouth sometimes too, but regardless, don't knock back, because their wood knocking is potentially alert the rest of the clan that there's humans here. And also it's like a message that you need to get out of that area. You're not welcome in that area, whether it's for, like little ones around or whatever. But so don't knock back, because that's like they're telling you to get out. So if you're knocking back, like, no, you get out. He said it could be perceived as a challenge. And then that's not good. If you're getting anything thrown at you, sticks, stones, whatever, get out, just get out of there. Don't, I know that some researchers, if they see something, they'll run toward it. And that's fine. You want to get that shot, that money shot, whatever. Just, I'm not going to do it, because I know they exist, and I don't, nobody got rich on Bigfoot pictures or famous. I hope thank you for taking the time to watch. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them. I know if you are not a believer, then I sound like an absolute lunatic. I would agree with you if I didn't know the people that I know, and if I didn't have the experiences that I have. But there's no reason for me to put this out, except the fact that I want this message to get out. And I'm sure that even in our community, there's people are, well, you're crazy, because there's different beliefs within the cryptid and the Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Sabe community, and people are going to think I'm completely off my rocker. But I'm just doing this, and even as I'm making this recording, because I'm thinking, how am I going to put this out? I don't know, but I have to. I feel like it's a responsibility, and maybe this is what I'm here for. Maybe as far as with my relationship with them, I don't want to cry again. So, yeah. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to watch the videos, and please watch. I hope you've watched the first one, and and thank you for making it all the way through the second one if you're here. Thank you, and much love.